How's it going, guys? So that forging took a lot longer than expected, so I had to split it into two videos. So let's go ahead and just jump back into it and continue forging that blade. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep pounding away at this. So I refused to give up on what I wanted, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to start another fuller here. And use this just a little bit more. I'm gonna hit on that far side there a little bit. I'll go ahead and take a second to kind of explain what I'm doing here. So right here I fullered in. This little section right here is going to be the ricasso. I didn't want a really big one, so that's all there's going to be is just a little bit, about less than a ½ inch. This part that is right here is going to be where that guard is. This I'm going to draw out. I should have enough to do a handle, but that would mean I used every bit of this steel, so there's like no room for me to mess up. But essentially what I'm going to do is come here, flip this over, and I'm going to start drawing this out like that until it's roughly where I want it, and then I'll start curving it a little bit. So I'm going to take the round side of my hammer here. And I'm starting to get that handle pulled out, so I might have to go back in, pull a little bit more out of here, but so far it's turning out a little bit better than I thought it was gonna. You know what they say, heat, beat, repeat. So I went ahead and brought that little piece back. I'm going to go ahead and tap on this side to refine it a little bit. And I'm going to bring it back in here. let's go ahead and take this to the horn there a little bit. So now to get some of that swell in the back, I'm going to go ahead and take the cross peen. Yep, so I'm going to take it back over the horn. Yep, we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to go back in. There's some thick spots. I'm going to take the flat side and just trying to make it the same thickness it was when I started. straightened her up. I'm going to go ahead and put her in some vermiculite since I decided to dig it out. And we're going to bury that up. So guys, that's the end of the forging part of that Bowie I'm making. Definitely think if I had certain tooling, it'd be a little bit easier to, you know, make that guard piece come out. The guard isn't going to be quite as big as I'd hoped. I think I pulled enough out for the handle to make a decent handle. But this Bowie just might not have a decent sized guard on it, which is fine by me. Like I like to do the sketches like I did on that to give me a general idea of what I'm looking for. It's not going to quite look like that, but I also don't think I had as much steel as I thought I was going to either. So I think if I'd have started with a little bit thicker, or maybe instead of 12, maybe 13 inches, would have probably been a little bit better. If any of the people watching, if you've built or forged one of these, let me know how you get that guard piece down. I've seen some people, they take pieces of steel and make like a U shape and drive it up over to make the guard, and that didn't really appeal to me. So, and then an integral, when I eventually make Damascus, or I start with a round bar or something, I'll be able to do something like that as well. But hopefully at the beginning of this video I'll have a picture of it forged, because right now I buried it in that vermiculite. It's going to stay hot for probably a couple hours because it's a pretty big piece of steel, but we'll see. I've never used it before, but it should make the steel a lot softer, so when I get to the grinding part it should be good to go. But yeah, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this build so far. It's a bummer that it took 2 videos, but I know there are some people that are watching that do make stuff like this, and critiques are appreciated. I know the videos are long. It's one of those, I like watching the longer videos where it gets explained to me, and it just feels weird for me not to explain what I'm doing. I don't like the montage videos. So, and the YouTube thing isn't, you know, really to make money, or I just have fun doing it. I have fun bringing people along in my little adventure. People at least watch it anyway. So, but yeah, so that's it for this video. The next one should be doing the outline and grinding.